How's it going, dirt lovers? If you watched the video before this one the other day, you'll notice or remember that I pointed out a plant that was cropping up here in between the gingers, and a nice fella left a comment that I still can't reply to. So mate, thanks for leaving that comment, even though for some reason I can't comment on it yet. I've got everything ticked off. Everything's set to being able to comment, and people leave comments, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, mate, the mask left a comment about growing a Cananga odorata. Yes, I can use multi-syllable words, and I'll try when I can. So he mentioned growing the Cananga odorata, which is the lang lang plant. Good essential oil in itself. And he mentioned that it's a good rainforesty plant. So I thought, yeah, okay, I'll check that out. And then as I came out this morning to check on the plants here and give them a water, I thought I better check what that plant is. And lo and behold, the plant coming up in the garden between the gingers is the Cananga odorata. So yeah, there we have it here. It's coming up. It's starting to get pretty well established in there. So what I'm going to end up doing, I'll probably try to do it. I'll try to do it now. I'm going to pull it out of there, because look how big it's getting already. It's looking pretty good. I think I might move it over to one of the veggie boxes, because there's plenty of drainage in those. And I'll put it there for now. I might chuck it in this veggie box here, where I've got a couple of curries in here. They're actually, if they take off, they're going to go in some good sized pots out the backyard, because the backyard is all paved except for the pool area, which is handy because A, I don't have to mow everything, and B, it's somewhere the dogs can go when it's waterlogged outside. So I am grateful for it, but obviously it gets a bit hot. But obviously it only needs some shade, right? So this umbrella does a pretty good job here. Got the bananas going, they're going alright. That was the second lot of bananas I pulled out. The first one's over there. I'll do a potted banana video soon, but that's where I want the curry. Somewhere in the middle there in a big pot, and that can grow out and pretty much shade, because I mean, look how big that curry is. So I'll see how it goes in a big pot, but if I can get that kind of shade out the back and cut it right back into a umbrella shape, it'll do its job. This is usually cut all the way back here. I've let this grow out because I keep umming and ahhing about whether to sell curry leaves on eBay or not, but that's coming all off, and as is this moringa stuff here. The moringa goes crazy. That's the moringa. Like I said though, it's a really good plant. If you look it up, people swear by it for curing cancer and all types of things. And it's a nice smelling plant, as is the curry. The curry smells great, so good. So yeah, I want one of those growing out the back. So that's why they're over there. So I think now though, this may have found a spot over there. Like I said, that's pretty well established right now, so that's going to have to come out. So I might go grab the tools, pull her out, and I'll see you in a secchioso, or a minute or so. Alright, so there you go. Looks like I got to it kind of just in time before the roots really took off. So I managed to get that nice taproot on it down there. It's got all the other roots here. It's already a pretty good size. Just pulled it out with the old garden hand trowel, and I'm just going to put it in here. Which end, if I do put it there, that's not too bad. Know what I mean, Larry, you know what I mean. So the only thing is, like I said, I like that view in the background, and the huge sky, so it'll get pruned and shaped and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to chuck this in and go get a watering can, and I'll see you back here in about 2 minutes. So there's a hole there. Still has to go a bit deeper. Just in case you're wondering, these have been prepped with chicken poo a couple of times, and this one I've just been slowly weeding, getting rid of the weeds. Probably another weed to go. Cover up the old banana leaves. So there we go. That's the lang in. See how that's looking soon. It's kind of already made that look a bit better there. Gives that curry a bit of shade, I suppose. Can only give the curry a while. I mean, the hot season's just stopping now, so I'll leave it in the ground for another 6 months. And cane toad poo. And I'm thinking this lang-lang's going to take right off though, so that's exciting. Gives me a bit of shade out here by summer. That'll be excellent. And I think today I'm going to chuck in I'll chuck a frangipani in about here too. Pull that little plant out. Then I'll have the frangies about, say they're about 6 feet apart from each other, 8 feet apart. Nice close, super shade. May even chuck one up here, get 4 in along here, and that way they'll give heaps of shade. So this should all look very different by this time next year, I hope. I hope there's a lot more shade at this time in the morning. It's about 10 AM right now, and hopefully by this time next year this will be nice and shady in the morning. So there you go. One last look at the lang-lang. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to reference it from here. As far as height goes, it's kind of nearly as high as the fence, the outside fence. So when it gets as high as the fence right behind it there, we'll know that it's really hit its stride, ladies and gentlemen. There's old mate. Old mate's going to say, cheers, and here's to ya.